It's going to be interesting to see because the DNC, obviously, it's going to be taking place August 19th, the week thereof. I'm just wondering if Jack Black is going to be getting a new t-shirt to reflect the party's current chosen figurehead, or if he was going to be speaking at the event at all, because I don't know. I haven't really looked too hard for it, but I also haven't seen any proudly announced speakers for the DNC, mostly because, well, I would imagine the Democrat Party kind of has their hands full with the current situation, but as Cat Turd puts it, Jack Black burnt his career and reputation to the ground for nothing. For nothing. And exactly, it's not like he had a greatest reputation to begin with, and yeah, he did it all in service of his career, including throwing his lifelong friend under the bus, and his lifelong friend who is so very sad about getting caught wishing death upon current presidential frontrunner, a man who was really sad that he ended up getting ditched by his talent agency, not for what he said, he was just sad for the repercussions. Tenacious D band member Kyle Gass deletes the apology after wishing don't miss Trump next time. Well, yeah, of course. Plus, people tried to spoil his birthday, okay? Doesn't this fat piece of garbage have a right to be a little bit indignant? Tenacious D band member Kyle Gass deleted his apology for encouraging a possible second attempt on President Trump's life by wishing don't miss Trump next time. Yeah, if you were so heartbroken by what you said, you're furious, knee-jerk comment, wouldn't you leave that up for the world to see? Or is that just a time deletion, okay? Where you just thought that, yeah, okay, if I leave it up for, I don't know, like a week or something, people will forget about it, right? During a Tenacious D show in Sydney, Australia, as part of the band's Spicy Meatball Tour, which has since been cancelled, and the band has also, been put on hiatus, the band celebrated Gass's birthday with Jack Black singing Happy Birthday in his cringe way, and a birthday cake being delivered by a man in a robot costume. Black then informs Gass to make a wish. Gass states, don't miss Trump next time. Much of the crowd begins laughing and chuckling. Not much of the crowd, just about the entire crowd in unanimity. Knew they were among friends there. Video concludes with Jack Black saying, thank you, thank you, oh God. Another angle of the performance shows Black laughing after Gass's comments. Well, yeah, exactly, because you've seen the one up in the nosebleed section. And then just simple confirmation that Jack Black, he's not that authentic, okay, saying, I was blindsided by that, and all of this stuff is heinous. It's like, you guys talk about this stuff all the time. It wasn't that long ago that you pledged your allegiance to the DNCs. So yeah, of course, in the light of what happened a couple weeks ago with President Trump, why wouldn't you be making a tasteless joke like that? And at least if you did, own it. Go down with the ship. At least show a little bit of loyalty to your friend Jack. But why would anybody expect that, especially from a Hollywood type? Gass's comments came in the wake of the attempt against President Donald Trump during his campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The bullet failed to take out Trump, but pierced his ear. A failed attempt on Trump's life. Yes, Corey Imperator used his body to shield his wife and daughter, who were at the rally with him. Yes, once again, thoughts still going out to the family on that one because, yeah, for as much as Trump is expected and very much will make a full recovery, the Comparator family very much won't. David Dutch and James Copenhaver were also the two other people injured in critical condition. Gass apologized for his comments in a post on Instagram on July 16th. He wrote, the line I improvised on stage last night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind in any form against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologize to those I've let down and truly regret any pain I've caused. Yeah. That good enough? Okay, what am I apologizing for? Don't know. What did I say? Who cares? Can we just go ahead and move on with our life? The apology has since been deleted from his Instagram account. Now, the two most recent posts from July 18th and 19th. However, the next public post from May 31st, the post with no apology with the apology is no longer on his page. There you go. There's a snapshot of his account in real time, showing you just how authentic that apology truly was. It's unclear why Gass deleted the apology because he thought that he ended up paying his penance for what he did. He lost his agent. He was dropped by the talent agency, and Jack Black put plans for Tenacious D on hold until Well, after the election, let's call a spade here. However, the sincerity of his apology was immediately questioned. Ex-user Rob Province speculated the apology was an attempt to prevent the tour from being cancelled. Let me explain, yes, how people who have never worked a concert venue before, after Jack Black and his band Tenacious D celebrated the assassination of Trump, or the near assassination, rather, thank God that didn't succeed. On Saturday, they got about 10,000 calls and texts from concert venues they booked canceling their reservations. We don't know that. This is all speculation. You see, these places carry insurance to cover a mass casualty event. Some places, it's literally the law, and they have a certain level of coverage. So I guess fearing a reciprocal act from a country that famously doesn't have the guns because the government, in its infinite benevolency, decided to buy back all of the guns, ended up leading them into quarantine camps in 2020. Interesting. That insurance is very, very expensive, as you can imagine. Well, yeah, of course, because we know who lends out the insurance. As you can be talking about thousands of people, and a potential liability insurance companies will even ask you to take out additional insurance for a specific event over and above the base insurance the venue carries. Next, the question is, what do I think happened the second Jack Black and the company said this? The threat level went off the charts. Phone calls to the concert venues, text, emails, social media posts. Yeah, this is just all speculation, right? So no, Jack Black's heart didn't magically grow 3 sizes that day. He didn't have a self-reflection. He didn't suddenly have a moral compass. He got his tour canceled. He lost money. Won't be getting on stage on the good weed, shrooms, and jamming with his buddies for millions of dollars and fans fanning his ego. He will fly back from Australia, sit in his mansion, getting high, feeling incredibly put upon, to have to pretend to have morals. Exactly, and I would imagine he gave Kyle another heads up going, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw you under the bus here for a hot second because we'll eventually, start seeing a script for the next Mario movie, and I still want to be Bowser, so you know what, I'll just say that we're going to put Tenacious D on hold for a second, that we're like super sorry. So if you need some cash, let me know here. But like I said, when all the apologies were flying in the day after the event, there was nothing to be found there in the realm of good news for Jack Black or Kyle Gass. It was just an attempt to try to mitigate damage. They weren't sorry for what they did because, yeah, you go back to the post right there. He doesn't apologize for anything that he said. He doesn't even say what he says. Just, oh, yeah, the violence is bad. I improvised the line. Didn't take accountability for any of this stuff. Simply saying, hey, if you didn't like what I said, I'm sorry that you didn't like what I said. Guys are partisan hacks. They've always been partisan hacks. And no, if you're going to make a comment like that, just own it. I'm not offended by this stuff. I'm just offended by your music. So I wouldn't have heard it. Trump supporters likely wouldn't have heard it because we knew exactly who Kyle Gass and who Jack Black were. Dyed in the wall Democrat supporters, or at least bought and paid Democrat supporters. Jack Black will do anything that he can to possibly get ahead, including filleting an 81-year-old penis and getting a free t-shirt out of the effect. Now, what he's going to have to do is assume the position that Kamala Harris got to the point that she has now by perfecting. See what else he can do, what else he can do for the party, given his schedule has recently become ever so empty. So yeah, Jack, just go ahead, lay back, grab the headboard, and think of the working class party. Here's hoping that you get a spot at the DNC, and potentially you could have a Tenacious D reunion. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.